Hi cats and kittens, it's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent. Today I bring to you my next installment of Scents for a Steal Fall Favorites. This is the body spray edition. First rule, don't knock it till you tried it, especially you perfume snobs. I'm one of them sometimes. So I'm a big believer that, like wine these days, where it used to be years ago, gosh, you really had to invest to get a good bottle of wine. There's a lot of great bottles of wine now that are super affordable. I think the same of fragrances, and I'm going to share with you today a lucky number 13 body sprays that I think are particularly great in the fall. Remember, don't knock it till you've tried it, especially with number 1. This is called Glowing Amber. And you might think, oh God, I've never seen that before. Well, maybe because it's from Big Lots. You can't find it online anymore. I can only find it in the store, but when I do, it's literally a few dollars, and it is fantastic. I use this as room spray, linen spray, body spray, and it is basically the most powdery, delicious amber. Super powdery, must like powder, but if you do, fabulous glowing amber. Next, one that everybody's talking about. It is Sol de Janeiro, the number 71. This is the one that is the caramely macadamia nut. This is so good. So good. I know so many people that think it's undeniably good. To me, it smells just like, my sister used to make this tart that was caramel at the bottom with toasted macadamia nuts on top. That is what this smells like. Fantastic. So good. Next, Lush. This is the most expensive spray on my list. $35 or $37, I want to say now. This is Lush's Let the Good Times Roll. Expensive for a body spray. Agree. However, I find their body sprays to be perfume strength. So when you think that you get 6.7 ounces for $37, not terrible. Also, if you, like me, are one of the weirdos that love the smell of popcorn in perfumes, this really smells like buttery, emphasis, buttery, caramely popcorn. There are other perfumes, you might know some, that are reputed to smell like popcorn that really don't. This one does. It's great. Now onto something totally unsweet. I think this is a Bath & Body Works unsung hero. This is Marigold and cane sugar. In a world where so many people are only obsessed with gourmands, this gets overlooked. To me, what it smells like is fall air and marigolds. And it reminds me of, there are a few religious ceremonies that kind of use or celebrate marigolds this time of year. One is Day of the Dead. This smells like fall, so Day of the Dead is usually, I think, the 1st and 2nd in November. The marigolds, just as they're starting to dry up and have their last days. I think it's excellent. If you like marigold, or is it Tagette, I think in French, super great. Next, Autumn Drive by Bath & Body Works. Don't ask me how fall air and the last bunch of raspberries on the vine could smell great together, but it does, and it really smells like this. This has become quickly one of my favorite raspberry scents because it's so out of the box with that fall feeling too. So good. Another love, Coconut Candy Apple. This to me is one of the most spot on red apple, fresh. It says candied. Yes, I guess it's as sweet as a really sweet red apple would be. Hint of coconut, not so much of like beachy coconut, but maybe a little fresh coconut flesh. But mostly I get really crisp red apple. Also a fall fruit, Bath & Body Works Pear Creme Brulee. This is one of theirs that was on the shelves and gone in no time. So it makes me think it didn't do well. I cannot figure out for the life of me why. This is one of the strongest body mists I've ever used. It is incredible. It smells so vanillic, rich, almost ambery, with definite strong pear. This is one, and I pair it with the cream. I will put this on at 8 in the morning and still smell it when I go to bed at 11 at night. It is great. Pear Creme Brulee. Now, I have a very open mind when it comes to scents, but did I ever think that I would want to smell like pumpkin pecan waffles by Bath and Body Works? This is one I smelled in the store and I was like, I don't know. I think I bought one of the creams first, just thinking, maybe cream will fade fast. Who cares? We'll see how it does. This is one on the skin. It is so good. And it's, to me, as much about maple as it is, so the syrup, as it is the toasty pecan waffle. This isn't super yeasty, which I like. It just has that toasty, bready waffle smell with maple syrup and a hint of pumpkin. This is one, though, I wear any of the cold months. It works for me. And I douse myself in this. And this is another one super strong for a body spray. In fact, I've heard some people say it's too strong for them. I disagree, but, different strokes. Pumpkin pecan waffles. This certainly could be worn any time of the year, I think, but it reminds me of fall festivals. This is raspberry jam donut, probably one of the most beloved of Bath and Body Works scents. I heard people talk about this for months. And again, I'm not even really a huge fan of donuts. And so I was like, I'm not gonna like that as a perfume. Well, I love powder, and this is so powder sugary. And it's just this beautiful, it smells to me. The reason it reminds me of fall is often when I was growing up, we would stand in line at fall festivals and get homemade fried donuts. And that's what this smells like with powdered sugar. It smells like a beignet with a little raspberry. It is great. A few of these, by the way, are not in their current catalog, Bath & Body Works, but you can still find them online and Amazon really inexpensively, etc. Or sometimes, fingers crossed, they'll come in and out of the catalog and might come back. Next, now the reason I choose this is for fall is it kind of reminds me of Halloween. Forever Red. You might think, why fall? Well, if you haven't tried this and you wear it on your skin for a bit, you'll suddenly, perhaps like me, go, this smells exactly like red licorice. Exactly. Red licorice even has a perfumey smell to me. This smells just like it when it dries down. So if you want to smell just like red licorice, Forever Red by Bath & Body Works. This is another one that could be worn all year round, but it reminds me of fall. This is Whipped Rosé Latte, or actually it might just be Whipped Rose Latte now that I look at it. This really does. Who would have thunk that rose would go great with a coffee and cream scent? It's beautiful. And again, this is a time of year where I start, I drink coffee all year, but this is when I really start to get into hot coffee and creative kind of hot coffee drinks. So this reminds me of fall. So Whipped Rose Latte by Bath & Body Works. Again, these last two I think could be worn any cold months. And honestly, I love this one so much I'd wear it year round. Dark Kiss, one of the old classics. This is more than plum, but to me, this is one of the greatest plum scents. Dirt cheap, still in their catalog, incredible. This is another strong one. I gifted one of my coworkers with this, and every time she has it on, it's so funny. I don't immediately recognize it. I always say, my God, what are you wearing? You smell amazing. And I always think she smells rich with this on, rich. And she's like, it's that body spray you got me. Oh my gosh, so good. Dark Kiss, Bath & Body Works, plum, fall plum. And last, another unsung hero. I feel like it was here and gone. This is Gingham Heart and Gold by Bath & Body Works. Why fall? This smells like the most grown-up spiced apple pie. I think it smells a little like Juicy Couture scents, which I usually don't love, frankly. I know some people love them, I get it. But this to me is what I wanted Juicy Couture to be. I just feel like it's really, I would never think this is a body spray. I think it's really grown up, really sophisticated, really cool, spiced, sexy apple pie. Gingham Heart of Gold by Bath & Body Works. That was my quick take on fabulous fall finds, body spray edition, and I will have a third installment soon. Cheers. Bye.